If this were a news program, this man would have been escorted out by security in less than 10 seconds. Instead, he became Johnny Carson's favorite headache.
Hey, look, I know you're going to do another number with the band because I know you got a recording session tonight, and really, on behalf...
Yeah, here goes the evening.
While the rest of Hollywood tiptoed around Carson, Don Rickles walked straight into the lion's den carrying a megaphone. And somehow, the lion kept laughing.
It's notes. This is not your land, you crazy cunt. You're not going to have the land. You stupid man, you're not going to have the land. There's no good. This is not your land. You take... Come on. Oh, Carson's cigarette box. Oh, my drunkest box. I broke Carson's cigarette box. It's my Johnny's box. Johnny's cigarette box. Those of you from the other world, Merry Christmas.
This was the rare television universe where the king of late night became the punchline, and Rickles never missed a chance to remind him.
What the hell happened to this? You know how long I've had this cigarette box on this desk?
You brought that up from New York City?
I brought this from New York. What on earth?
It happened last night.
Who?
Don Rickles.
I did not see the
Don
show
Rickles
last
did it last night. He's taping across the hall. CPO Sharp.
Can I get over there? Can I get over there?
Expected? Never. Controlled? Absolutely not.
Rickles! Rickles, hold! Stop the taping. Stop the taping. Somebody broke my cigarette box. Come here. Come here. We're taping. I just started the show. I picked my box up off my desk that I've had for 9 years. My box is broken. They told me you broke it on the show last night.
Well, I really...
One surprise appearance, and suddenly, Don Rickles was treating The Tonight Show like he owned the building. Johnny could only sit back and watch the chaos unfold.
Marco Mangananzo.
Fambino Bombazzo. 2 bullets in the head Thursday. Now this you don't believe. Excuse us, Johnny. You're from the Midwest. You're busy going, is the truck loaded?
The funniest part? The man famous for roasting everybody was now on his knees creating one of the strangest sights in television history.
In Jersey City, your good friend, Bubani Umbazzo.
What's his alias?
He started his car with your album on, and now he's a highway.
And then it gets worse.
Well, long years ago.
Well, sure, we don't bring that up.
That's when you sat around Basin Street East, you know.
Yeah, well, that's when I first met you.
That's
Johnny was
right.
at his table going, is the show on? Showtime. And the girl he was with said, oh, yeah.
Nobody told Don Rickles that touching Johnny Carson stuff was basically a federal offense.
Don't you feel safe?
Can you see him in the cockpit? I'm going to land, but I can't find my hand.
You dumbbell.
A broken cigar box might not sound historic unless that cigar box belonged to Johnny Carson. One accidental disaster later, and television history was about to deliver the greatest revenge mission ever captured on tape.
Larry, Rhinestone Cowboy, it's my favorite.
Johnny wasn't angry. He was something far more dangerous, motivated.
Go ahead, destroy
I'm not
destroy
going to
my
destroy
version
you.
of Rhinestone
It's fine,
Cowboy.
but just don't come in my neighborhood. You're going to get a lot of hugs. This is a beautiful outfit. Billy Bob Jack coming out of Shoot 9. Ride him, Billy Bob. Jewish people, we don't go to rodeos.
Really?
We just sit at home and go...
Across the hall, Rickles was happily filming his sitcom. Then, Carson arrived.
Am I dressed wrong? I got a rodeo cowboy and a guy on a highway alongside me here. I feel like I'm some yo-yo at a state institution. That was a funny bit at the... Gee, we laughed back there. The mule died. Bob or Robert, whatever they call you.
Whatever's in your heart.
Fine. Got it. By the way, I hope the parakeet gets well.
It's not a parakeet, it's a cockatoo.
Well, I'm not crude.
You can practically see the panic loading on Don Rickles' face in real time. Like a man who just remembered exactly what he broke.
You know Don at all? I don't think you've ever...
No, I don't know him, no.
Yeah. Well, he's...
This is what made their friendship legendary. Nobody held a grudge longer than a comedy bit.
Can I tell a story about what this man did to me once? You may have known or heard about this. It was a true story. This is a long time ago, long before Don got married. I was eating dinner in a restaurant in New York, and I was sitting with some friends, and he came over to the table, and he said, "Frank, do me a favor, will you?" He said, "I'm sitting with a very pretty girl, and I'm trying to make out, you know." And he said, "I told her I know you, and she really doesn't believe me. Would you stop by the table?" I said, "All right." I was just about finished. I was down to the espresso, and finally he went back, and I walked by the table, and I said, "How are you, Don? Nice to see you." He said, "Can't you see I'm eating, Frank? What are you doing?" I went for the whole thing. I stood with my mouth open.
And now for one of Rickles' favorite hobbies, confusing Johnny Carson until reality stopped making sense.
This is a great Irishman. This is America.
Yes, true.
And that's why I just want to say, before we go any further, for 14 years, Johnny Carson kept saying, "Do you really know Frank?" And I want you to know, Frank, I worship you and I love you. I really mean this, because since I'm a kid, I used to blow in girls' ears and hear you go, "La-da-da-dee," and do it my way. I need a girl so bad. I love my wife, but she's ill. But you just got married, Frank. I just can't picture him on the wedding night standing in the room going, "And did it all, and I suppose it's my way."
Rickles could tell a story that sounded like 3 mob movies crashing into each other. Johnny never stood a chance.
You're a powerhouse, and Frank, I love you.
While Carson tried to follow the plot, Rickles kept adding names that sounded increasingly suspicious, and the audience loved every second of it.
But here's what I gotta show you, Lou. May I show Lou something?
Certainly.
Oh, like I asked permission. Now. See, Lou, when you steal, you're 38, right, Lou? Son of a gun, you bad as a son of a... Now. And I met your wife, Virgie, in the back. She said, "Lou's gonna steal more bases." Anyway. Virgie, I gotta tell you this. Virgie, I'll be with you in a minute.
Certainly.
You can actually see the blueprint for modern roast comedy hiding in moments like these. The setup barely matters. The confidence does.
John.
Don,
Are you the governor of Guam?
Aren't you getting a little older?
I know your age. The prom's over.
All right.
I mean,
It's summer.
I know, but you're dressing like some Chinese yo-yo or something. You look like Hong Kong Charlie.
Hong Kong Charlie.
How you feeling, Ed?
Very good, Don.
Keep your name alive. Great.
Thank you.